What is up, you guys? It is your girl Megan, and I'm back to tell you all about what you can do in Florida. So, Florida is best known for its beach resorts, amusement parks, sunny climate, and natural recreation. They have over 90 springs, like natural springs, just in the state of Florida. You have Madison State Park, you have Blue Springs, you have Gilchrist Blue Springs, you have Ishnatucky. You have so many springs in Florida that are just beautiful, and I believe Blue Springs is the one that you can actually, depending on which time you go, you can actually swim with the manatees. So there are so many different springs that you can go see just in the state of Florida alone. So Florida actually has one of the top rated beaches, and the first one I'm going to be focusing on is Clearwater Beach, which is known for its clear blue see-through water and white sand. So if you've ever been to Clearwater, the name in itself explains the beach. It's clear blue water, and it brings in millions of tourists every single year. It's great for jet skiing, parasailing, stand-up paddleboarding, and it's just overall one of the most popular beaches. And if you're into like the nightlife, you can go to Pier 60, which depending on like when you go, they do have night festivals, which are like flame throwers, and they have vendors, and they have free concerts that you can go to. So definitely check out Clearwater if you're in Florida, just because it's just a really nice beach, and they have so much to do for kids and adults in itself. So definitely go check out Clearwater. Cocoa Beach is overall like one of the nicer beaches. In my opinion, I think Cocoa Beach is a little bit more like low-key, just because it's not as like popular as Clearwater. So it's a little bit more like, you don't feel as much like crowds when you're there. And I think Cocoa Beach is definitely one of the more prettier ones, just because I think the beaches are personally nicer and they're a lot more well kept. So if you're in Florida, definitely go check out Cocoa Beach. Siesta Key. So this is one of the more popular beaches. It's a little further down. It's closer towards Miami, or Crescent Beach, which is another famous beach. It's like on the area of Siesta Key. It's basically a barrier island in the Gulf of Mexico, south of Sarasota. So it's a lot further down. They're also known for their sandy beaches and white water. They offer access to Point of Rocks, limestone outings that surround the tidal pools and coral reefs. So if you go to Siesta Key, they have like a whole rock kind of setup that is actually completely natural. So that's one of the cooler things that Siesta Key has. It has more of like a more crowded setting, I would say, because it's closer towards the Gulf of Mexico. So if you are going to go, just be prepared that it is a little bit more crowded, especially because it's closer towards Miami. But it is definitely a really nice beach. It has been featured in some shows, so it is very well known. But it is a nice beach, and it has a lot of fun activities to do while you're down there. And then of course you have Daytona. Daytona in itself is really nice, but I'm going to be focusing more on the beach. So Daytona is known for its February's iconic Daytona 500, which I've actually been to. It's super cool. And they have a tour of the whole speedway, which the tour is amazing. You can go on like a golf cart like around the whole entire like track. And literally, when I tell you the track is like this, like you literally have to walk up it. It's so cool. But they do have a boardwalk. Daytona Beach has a boardwalk with rides and arcades, which is one of the more popular beaches because it has the boardwalk. So just keep in mind that it is a little bit more crowded, but it does have a lot more activities, like a giant Ferris wheel. They do have free summer concerts as well, and a lagoon that has water slides. So if you want to focus a little bit more away from the beach, they do have a lagoon, and it's actually called Daytona Lagoon, which is a whole water park. So if you kind of want to veer off from the beach and want to go towards somewhere a little bit more you know, private-ish. I want to say not private, but like a little bit less crowded. You can go to Daytona Lagoon, which you do need tickets for that. I'll post the ticket price right here, or it would actually be over here. But that is a whole like water park, and I'll post the hours right here. So that is a little bit more like kid friendly versus going to the beach. But the Daytona Beach is also very nice as well and highly recommended. So we're going to head over to Orlando. So Orlando in itself is really nice just because it has things like the Sugar Factory, and it is a little bit more populated, so it does have a lot more things to do. The Sugar Factory is great for kids because what kid doesn't love sugar? So that is a lot of fun, but I'm going to be focusing more on Disney because that's a more popular attraction, good for kids and adults. So we're going to head over to Disney. So Hollywood Studios, which updates yearly, they have like an updated yearly attraction that they do. So right now it's Star Wars, which is their big one. But Hollywood Studios has things like the Hulk. They have Tower of Terror. They have Mickey Mouse's Runaway Railroad. That's a more popular ride. And then they have a bunch of different ones. And then they have Buzz Lightyear's, that's basically like an indoor like kind of glow roller coaster. So they have a bunch of different ones that mainly are Tower of Terror is my absolute favorite. That walks you through like the Twilight Zone. So if you're a big Twilight Zone fan, that's definitely a big one. But they have a bunch of different ones, so definitely go check that out. So the second one we're going to focus on is Animal Kingdom, which features a 580-acre piece of property, and it really helps you give an interactive enjoyment with the animals. So its main focus is like outside nature kind of vibe. But they do have rides and attractions. But if you're gonna go to Animal Kingdom, my best bet is to get a tour of, you know, the attraction in the zoo part of it, because you can actually go and see the animals and they'll actually come up to you. So it kind of gives you like more of like a Jurassic Park kind of vibe, you know, when they're in the Jeeps and they're actually touring around the whole park. That's what it kind of gives you. And I personally, I've done it before, so I really thought that that was a good, you know, interactive experience, because it's like when you go to the zoo, they're all far away from you, but it's different when they actually come up to you. So that's definitely highly recommended. But they do have rides such as Avatar Flight of Passage, which it takes you through the whole entire, you know, glow light ride of Avatar and kind of get a more feel of what Avatar actually feels like. It's a 3D experience, and it's an Avatar boat ride taking you through the slow-mo river ride. So that's actually really cool. I've done that. A more thrilling ride such as Mount Everest, which is super cool because it'll take you up this ramp and it literally looks like there's a broken like railroad track, and then it'll take you all the way back. So it's super cool. But it really focuses on the nature interaction theme that you kind of get. So all of the rides kind of are focused on the outside theme. So if you definitely go to Disney, check out Animal Kingdom. Magic Kingdom, here we are. Magic Kingdom, which features the more magic side of it, helping you dive into the stunning castle. It is more of a kid-friendly park with rides such as the Seven Dwarfs, Dumbo, which is actually a new one that they put in, the Flying Elephant, and more Disney focused rides. So this one is a lot more like, it focuses on the magic part. Like you basically go into like another world when you're at Magic Kingdom. So definitely if you go to Disney, check out Disney's Magic Kingdom, because it's definitely, I've been there before, and it's just a different like vibe versus the other parks. The other parks focus more on like, you know, the theme, but this one kind of focuses on like, wow, you feel like you're at Disney, like you feel like this is a different amusement park. And they even at Christmas, it's so cool, they have a whole Christmas display, and it's one of the most beautiful things that you've ever seen. Like they definitely are different from every other park. And then I know with Magic Kingdom they do like a whole firework display. Definitely you don't want to miss it. experience. So 10 out of 10 recommended. Go to Magic Kingdom, go see the castle, and just feel like a magical experience is awaiting for you. So Epcot, if you're a big like traveling out of the country junkie and you've been to like a bunch of different countries, I feel like this one is for you. This ride, I think it's called Soaring. It's like Soarin', and you sit on like this, I don't know, it's kind of like a roller coaster seat, and it's like this huge like projector screen in front of you, and they like lift you up and you're literally soaring throughout like the country. Like it takes you over the Golden Gate Bridge, it takes you to the Great Wall of China, it takes you through different cities, it takes you through Greece, it takes you basically through, it takes you past the, you know, Eiffel Tower, it takes you through New York City. Like it's such a cool experience. Definitely just a more different focal point than all the other parks. And so as you're walking through the park, you start to see like a different pattern. Like each kind of section is like a different country, and the coolest part about it is that they have it set up to where like you feel like you're in Japan. You can eat Japan food, you can eat, you know, Japan drinks, you can eat Japan snacks, and then you walk over like 100 feet and you're in Canada, and you can eat Canadian food, you can eat Canadian snacks, you can drink Canadian, you know, drinks, and then it's like the same thing. So with a bunch of different other countries, so you can visit Italy, Germany, China, Norway, Canada, I believe Korea, I think one of the other one is like Africa. So you can visit like all these different countries. And then I know with Italy, you can go on like a gondola ride. Chef's kiss. It's literally like you feel like you're in Italy. They have Italian music, they have Italian food, they bring you out wine. Like it is definitely an experience. If you go inside the globe, there's like a ride that you can go on, and it takes you through, I don't know if they still have it, because when I went it was in like 2020. So I know they're trying to make, I believe they're trying to make like a new ride, because they update it every now and then. I don't know what ride they're trying to make it, but I think it's like some like planetarian theme. But when I went, you can go on the ride and it takes you through the life before then. So you can see how film cameras got made, you can see how radios got made, how cars got made, and it was just trying to walk you through like how life evolved with technology, and you know, just so many different like creations that was created over time. So Epcot is definitely a big recommendation if you're a big history junkie and you love traveling around the world and around the globe. That one's for you. So we're gonna go a little bit further down the Florida state. We're gonna go into Miami. So Miami is known for its Cuban influence, featuring 1.2 million Cubans just in Miami. It has warm weather, great beaches, and diving sites heavily active with divers and snorkelers. They're also well known for Miami Heat, Miami Tower, and beautiful Everglades Park. So Miami is definitely, you know, more of a like a cultural experience, and definitely like, I mean, it's Miami, who wouldn't want to go to Miami? It's definitely a better place to go if you want to party, because they have a lot of nightclubs and clubbing and just places where you can drink and, you know, just have fun and relax. And oh my gosh, I'm in Miami. So definitely if you're a big like clubber, Miami is the place for you. If you want more of like a different feel of Florida, definitely go to Miami, because it's definitely, I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Miami? So one of the cooler things that I thought was there's literally a pool, and it's like an all-inclusive hotel. So if you want to go there, just let me know and I can book it for you. But there is a place called Venetian Pool, which I want to go so bad. It's great for snorkeling, and it has a cave you can go in, open to the public for $20, and it also has a waterfall. It's the coolest thing I have ever seen, and it's literally just underneath this waterfall. So you can be snorkeling underneath this waterfall in a pool. The coolest thing. So if you go to Miami and you want somewhere to stay, highly recommend that place because it is, I think it's like 4.9 stars and it's not that expensive. So definitely go check it out. Okay, so my second favorite place that consists of a beach besides California and Miami. Well, California isn't like my favorite, but it's always one place I wanted to go. But Key West. Key West is known for water sports, lively nightlife, beaches, historic sites, and architecture. Home to the third largest barrier coral reef in the world, which you can see if you go diving. It extends 150 miles north towards Miami. So if that doesn't convince you to go to Key West to go snorkeling and diving, I don't know what does. So honestly, what do you not do in Key West? You can parasail, you can take plane tours, which is honestly super cool because you can have a private jet that will take you over the island of Key West and you can see the whole entire island and all the blue water, and it's just honestly just an amazing sight to see. I've always wanted to do it and I will probably do it after I get married. But scuba diving is one of the top rated things that you can do. But another top rated place is Esmeralda, which is known for the sport fishing capital. It's one of the top places to go fishing. You can catch some huge fish. So it's definitely one of the top rated places to go, and it has a beautiful beach. So if you're in Florida and you're looking for more of like a secluded place, definitely check out Esmeralda. Thank you guys for watching this video about Florida. I love Florida. I live here. It's one of my favorite states to live in. So if you are ever in Florida and you want ideas or you want things to do, definitely contact me and we can book something for you that works out perfect for you. I hope you love this video and I hope you come and visit Florida one day because of this video, and I hope to be talking to you soon.